Hello, legends. How are you? It's a late one tonight because I have had a huge issue that I've just had to deal with. I'm going to show you 30 content ideas for your pain points in your niche. You are going to love this one. It's a really easy way to getting to the pain points in your niche is a great way to speak to your audience, to resonate with your audience, and ultimately to lead to more conversions. When you solve a problem for your audience, for your niche, for your industry, you tend to make more sales without selling. So it's quite an easy way to do it. I'm just going to share that to my group there on Facebook. Yeah, I think you'll really like this one. Just give me one moment. If you are new here, my name is Melissa Mitchell. I own a marketing agency and we specialize in organic marketing. So that is marketing with free strategies without paid advertising. It's not to say we don't do some paid advertising, but getting the free part of your branding and your message and your vision succinct before you even think about doing paid advertising. Your paid advertising will not work if you don't have that part of your message clear. Sorry there. I am using StreamYard, so I may not see your messages pop up. So if you do have a question, make sure you ask them and I'll come back to them at the end if I miss them. Whatever channel you're watching this from, make sure you do like, share, subscribe. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Please don't look at the amount of tabs that I've got open. That's how my brain works as well. So no judgment. All right. I've got a document here for you. Let's go. And I have written this up. And I'll share my notes here. So you can use these tips. And I'll explain. Let me make sure I've got the right screen there. It's probably going to be a little bit small, so I might have to read these out to you. Yeah, it is a little bit small. Okay, so I'll start from the top and then I'll read that out too. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, and it doesn't matter what niche you're in, these are going to work for you. Now, I'm always obviously sharing content ideas on how to generate different ways to generate content. This is just another way to do it. I gave some advice to someone who has just joined my team recently. It's a younger person who's just starting on their marketing journey, and this person's going to be brilliant. A lot of people on LinkedIn would know of this person, so we'll announce that soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. We've actually had 3 new people join my team this week, so really excited about that. But this one in particular is starting on their marketing journey. And what I've said to them, and any advice is, even if you're not in marketing and if you are marketing your own business or using some DIY techniques, to build your brand, is you're going to see a lot of different ways to do things. I've got a million different ways to do this as well, is that all of it is correct. You're going to see something that I do, see something else that someone else recommends, someone else on YouTube and over here. It is all correct. You have to find what works for you. So have a little toolkit that works for you. One way will work for you. The other way won't work for you. It's just one of those things. And the advice that I gave this person who joined my team was, I can teach you one way to do it. You can learn one way in your marketing course and it still won't work, or it will work. And it doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It's just that you have to get your own mojo and own way to do it. So the more tips that I can give you and the more that you can put in your toolkit, you will find your own little strategy and your own way of doing it. I've had a lot of success on Facebook. And I've monetized that and made, a decent amount of money, just completely separate to my business. I'm not even talking about my agency, just from Facebook alone, from Meta paying me. And other people are like, how have you done this? And I'm just like, look, just do this, this, and this. And they're like, I do it and it just doesn't work. Then I've got a girlfriend who is crushing Instagram. I just look at Instagram. I'm not talking for clients. I'm talking for my own personal Instagram. Nothing to do with my actual agency. and I suck. Doesn't matter what I do, I'm just really bad at it, but I can work on a client's account and no problem. So it's one of those things. Whereas I've got a girlfriend who's crushing Instagram, and she's giving me tips and saying, just do this, this, and this. It doesn't matter what I do, I just can't do it. Whereas on Facebook, she's just cannot, I'm telling her what I'm doing and it's just not working for her. So the more of these content tips I can give you, find your own groove, work it out for what's working for you, and you will find that something just resonates and it works for you. So these tips are for any single platform. And this is a way to get 30 tips really quickly and easily. And this is more designed for pain points, which if you solve a customer's pain points or your audience pain points before they're even converting, well, I guess that's the whole idea. You're sort of selling online without selling. So by solving a customer's pain points they didn't know they had, it is actually easier to convert. So, and as I said, I'm using StreamYard, so I can't see your comments at the moment. So if you are leaving comments, I'll get to them at the end and hopefully I don't miss them. Okay, so the first thing there is, and I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit small, is you're just going to ask 2 questions. Really, really easy. And I'm just using my business as an example here. The first thing is, what is your target audience? That is it. What is your target audience? Small business owners. Now, yes, of course, there is a lot of variance in that. So, generally I don't work in my business with e-commerce brands, or there's a few other businesses that I tend to not work with just because it just doesn't work with what I'm doing. But just, your target audience. So, of course, you know who your target audience is. I've just put small business owners here. Because I know who my target audience is. I've just, haven't gone into more detail there. So know who your target audience is. Easy. Focus area. Pick a focus area for this exercise that you want to focus on. And I've just chosen, what is a pain point? Easy and quick content ideas. I know that people, small business owners, that is quite a big pain point for them. They don't have time to do it all. They don't have time to create content. So I want to get content ideas so that I can create content to be able to attract business owners who are struggling with this. So if you're in the fitness industry, what is, so let's say it's women over 40 or over 50 that you're targeting. And the focus area could be menopausal belly fat. So that could be your target audience is women over 50 in the fitness industry, and the focus area that you're going to focus on for your content is menopausal belly fat, being able to lose that. Now, the topics that you're going to come up with is, we're going to look at frustrations, desires, and fears of that niche. So in that fitness niche, it would be women over 50 or 40 or whatever you're doing, 30, whatever. In my case, small business owners. Okay, now this is where I'll try and make my screen a little bit bigger. Not try, I will. All right. Okay, let me get out of that. Just looking on my phone there to see. Yeah, I know it's still not probably really big, but hopefully you can read a little bit. I know if you're watching on a phone, it's not that big, but I don't know. You might be able to go back and watch the replay and zoom in. So the first column there, so you're going to have 1 to 10 across the left. I know there's axis and whatever, but I can never remember which one is which. So I'm just going to say 1 to 10 on the left, and your 3 columns across, which is frustrations, desires, and fears. Okay, so in your first column there, you're going to list 10 topics. That is the frustrations of the target audience in that focus area. So I'll just give you an example without boring you. Lack of creativity under time pressure. Struggling to find relevant content ideas. These are all frustrations of business owners with that focus area to do with easy and quick content ideas. Difficulty in maintaining content consistency, overwhelmed by the need to frequently post. Now, I'm not in the fitness industry, so I can't think of any frustration examples for you, but you would know in your niche what are the 10 frustrations that people are most likely to find to do with that topic in that industry. Desires, I'll just give you an example. So what are the desires of the people in that industry? Having a go-to list of content ideas. So, you know, as a small business owner, I know that they're so busy, they're juggling, they're doing it all. And if you're watching this, no doubt you are either a business owner, an entrepreneur, a freelancer, and these would be your frustrations, your desires, or your fears. You wouldn't be watching the content. You want to streamline your content creation process. You want easy tools for content creation, efficient methods to schedule and post content. So there's another 10 topics. And then your fears. So fears in that industry, running out of content ideas. You know, what are the pain points there? Content not being unique or engaging. I know that's a big fear. So many companies or business owners or people in the position of, you know, hey, it's just me, I'm trying to get this content out, but I'm trying to do everything else. They're saying, you know, I don't want to just get content out because it's not engaging, it's not doing anything, and I find it boring when I put it out. They're overcomplicating content creation, fear of missing out on trending topics, you know, like, should I be posting something trending? These are all reasonable fears of someone in that position. Content being seen as, you know, low quality or rushed, you know, they've got an industry standard, etc. So these are easily 30 topic ideas centered around pain points of people in that industry. Done. So now I have 30 topic ideas. What I do personally, let me just get this back to 100 before I stop sharing. Otherwise, my face is going to be really big. Stop sharing. Okay, now you have 30 ideas that you can go back to. Now, where I store these, you don't have to store these in the same place, but where I store these is in monday.com, which is project management, a project management tool. Now, I obviously have that because I have a number of clients I need to share. I can't show you that, obviously, because it's got all my clients in there, but monday.com is amazing. You can use it to project manage everything. You can use it to automate systems, but you can store these however you like: Google Drive, OneDrive, Excel, whatever. But store them somewhere, dump them somewhere, and come back to them all the time. So it's a really, really good way to brain dump your ideas. Now, these videos don't have to even be you talking. You've got 30 content ideas. They can be faceless. They can be overlays, so with B-roll footage. So if you take these 30, so I've just thought of something. You take these 30 ideas of content that you've got, you could make 60 or 90 ideas, because you could make those 30 ideas in post format with a photo to start with. You could save those content ideas for talking to camera. There's another 30 videos. So now you've got 60 pieces of content to use at different times. Some this month, some next month, some in 6 months. You could use them for B-roll footage. So what B-roll footage is if I just have my phone propped up and let's say I just film it, which I quite often do, just pop my phone there and just film myself on my laptop. I just store it in my camera roll and I might chop that up into 10-second lots. And then go back to that content and have 2 or 3 tips that what's called text overlay. You put it onto text overlay onto those videos. And now you've got another 30 pieces of content with just B-roll footage. So you've got 90 pieces of content there. If you want to even go and add another 30, so what's that? 120. Maths is not my strong point. hence why I'm creative. You could write 30 different articles. So you could have a year's worth of content. Hey, Diane, how are you? Nice to see you. I've taken my glasses off, so I think that's Diane. Yes. You can see that it's endless. You can see that it's absolutely endless. So not only have you got the content ideas, you've got different formats that you can put this out into. So it's really endless. So that is my content tip for tonight. I will be turning this into an article which goes out every Sunday night on LinkedIn. It doesn't matter if you are not on LinkedIn. I have got the settings set to public. So that means if you're not on LinkedIn, you can search for the article or click the link if you're on Facebook and go through to view that, because as I said, I have set to public. That is a really beautiful thing about LinkedIn. LinkedIn has the most amazing SEO searchability capabilities. So use it. I know where more people aren't using it, the SEO factor on LinkedIn. So I will publish that on Sunday night. Good, thank you. Sorry to hear that, Diane. Hopefully you're feeling better. So definitely look out for that article on Sunday night, which will be sentiment of what I've just spoken about in a little bit more detail. I will upload this video also onto my YouTube channel. Yeah, and as I said, it'll be turned into an article. So if you do have a business and you would like social media management in your business, do get in touch. So we obviously have certain clientele that we manage. But if you are a smaller business and yes, I will on LinkedIn there. Yes, Diane, I will. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on, so I was trying to read that. If you are a smaller business, then I do have a set of resources in a digital online store that you can purchase for helping your business as well. So that's about it. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you next time. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Keep an eye out for that article Sunday. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and of course, drop your questions below. Shakitha, hello. How are you? You're doing amazing things, Shakitha, my friend. So good to see you. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you.